All right, welcome back to Good Morning Northwest. More than half of all taxpayers hand over personal information and documents to a professional to file their return.
And if you are one of those taxpayers, it's important to make sure that you choose your preparer wisely. KXLY4's Drew Reeves is working for you with tips on choosing reliable help.
There's a little less than 2 months left to file your tax return, but as we've discussed before, experts say to get yours filed as soon as possible to avoid someone filing a fraudulent return in your name. But most of us don't prepare our own returns and instead rely on professionals. But there are dangers in that as well. It's difficult to make sure you're using a good tax preparer since the government doesn't regulate them. Experts say anybody can claim they are a tax preparer in an attempt to get a hold of your financial information and file your return themselves. So what can you do to make sure you're finding a reliable person to file your taxes? Experts say the first thing to do is to make sure the preparer you're using has a preparer tax identification number. Every preparer must have one of those numbers in order to file your return with the IRS. Without this number, you can almost be sure that person is a scammer. Also, the IRS recommends avoiding preparers who base their fee on a percentage of your refund or those who promise to get you larger refunds than others. You're better off sticking with a preparer who takes a flat fee no matter how much money you get returned. Another helpful tool in picking a good preparer, word of mouth. If you know someone who has dealt with a company or person they liked in the past, they'll probably be a good bet for preparing your own return. Finally, experts say if you've dealt with someone in the past your own and prepared your return and you really liked them, that's the person to use. Since it can be difficult to find a good preparer, stick to what you know. Experts say once you've found the right preparer, get your taxes in as soon as possible. Reporting in the studio, Drew Reeves, KXLY4 News.